Oh yeah. So let's do the Giant Peach chapter 29 through 32 discussion all together. So let me go through two of my responses and then let me go through each one of you. Yeah?
But what wasn't it 32 to the 39?
So this one is the chapters that we are supposed to read, right? And then I gave you the discussion paper today, and then you're gonna complete it until next time, and then we're gonna do the discussion next time, okay? Please, could you not interrupt the teacher while the teacher is talking, please? Can I ask you a favor? Yeah? Okay, yeah. So, Giant Peach, chapter 29 through 32, we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna share my responses with you first, and we're gonna go around. So, are we gonna start from the right-handed side or left-handed side today? Do you guys remember? Oh, we're gonna start from... Oh, no, over there. Oh, no, over here. Naya was absent, so she got confused. I think we are starting from like the right-handed side. All right. Yeah. So when other kids are talking, you guys have to look at your paper and prepare for your response. And then I want it to be long, but not longer than 1 minute, and beautiful and speedy, logical. You cannot just say, oh, I saw some rain and it was cool. I don't, nothing like that, okay? So while other kids are talking, please prepare for your own presentation, all right? Yes, yes. Yeah, both of them together in 1 minute, okay? Yeah, so I'll prepare for your responses. So I'm gonna go ahead first. So the most memorable experience due to the weather happened when I was in high school. So when I was 18 years old in second grade of high school, I went to this country called Mongolia. Oh yeah, and for Mongolia, so Korea is right here. And then Russia and China is right over here. And then next to China, there is a large land called Mongolia.
Like here's Russia.
Yeah,
Well, now
I know
it's
it's
China.
in between. No, it's not China. Yeah, it's a different country. Yeah, and then, yeah, Mongolia, Mongol. Yeah, and then, oh yeah, they live in tents called ger, and then they are really good at horse riding. So I went to this country for some kind of volunteering experience, and I stayed there for 1 week. And one day, so Mongolia, it has no buildings. I mean, in the city, there are a lot of buildings, but if you get outside the city, there are no buildings, there are no cars. It's just large grassland, infinite and vast grassland. And we were just like doing something. I don't remember what we were doing. Oh yeah, it's grassland. It's large grassland. And all of a sudden, dark clouds started gathering in the sky. And all of a sudden, it started pouring heavy rain and some hailstones. What are the hailstones, everybody? Yeah, and then we were so surprised that we started running towards the ger, towards the tent that we were staying at. So yeah, we ran as fast as we could. We were sprinting. And then we felt like all the hailstones were piercing through our brain because it was so large and hard. But we really enjoyed that experience. We shouted and then we were running together. And I felt so free and joyful. I felt like I belonged to nature at the time. So that's more than 20 years ago. So I really hope that I could go back to Mongolia sometime in the future. But it's really hard. So maybe in the future, maybe in a couple of years, I would like to go back to Mongolia. So that's my experience with weather phenomenon. And then, what is the next one? The character of the centipede. So centipede is funny, humorous, and very playful, but sometimes he causes trouble for all the friends at the Giant Peach. So the one trouble that he caused was, so they were going through the clouds and there were monstrous clouds, man, and then you have to keep really quiet not to disturb the clouds, man. But he was loudly provoking and mocking the clouds, man, and making fun of them. And then what was the reaction of the clouds, man, everybody? They were very angry. and then they threw even more stronger hailstones to the insects and James. So staying with this guy is funny and then exciting, but sometimes he causes trouble for all the other people. Should I keep him as a friend or not? But I decided that I'm gonna keep this guy as a friend because staying with him brings a lot of adventures and a lot of fun, a lot of laughter and humor. And he's very confident in himself. He's a pest, but he's proud of being a pest. So I think if I stay with him, a lot of fun things are going to happen. So I'm gonna keep him as a friend. So these are my responses, and then we're gonna go around each one of you. So prepare for your answers. You cannot read directly from the paper. So prepare for your responses while other kids are talking. All right. So we're gonna hear from Yoon Sung. All right. So Yoon Sung for 1 and 2 together. Ready, set,
I
start.
was tired because
Oh, sorry. Ready, set,
I
start.
was tired because of the rains, because I was playing with my friends in the playground and the rain started raining.
Oh,
So I need to go to school.
oh,
I have a lot of the electro things.
oh,
So
oh,
I hugged them and go to the home,
oh,
but that is all weather.
oh.
But it didn't like
Was it okay? Was it working fine?
yes.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful.
I do not want to be friends with the sandpit because he is like funny and exciting.
Uh-huh.
He have many troubles. And he is 약간
He is. Oh, it's a little bit gross. Disgusting. Oh, okay. So one day Yunso was playing at the playground with his friends and it suddenly started raining very heavily. And then he had his cell phone and maybe a pad, all of the electronic gadgets. Oh yeah, could you not? Yeah. And then he thought that, oh, I need to protect my smartphone and all the electronic gadgets from the heavy rain. So he held it like babies. And then he didn't mind he himself getting wet and he ran to home and all of the smartphones and the electronic gadgets were fine and working just perfectly.
My mom said, "What are you doing?"
Well, why are you so mad, Yunso? Yeah, and then he doesn't like to become friends with Centipede because he's gross looking and disgusting and he's a troublemaker. Alright, thank you for your great presentation. Feel free to listen to other people or write your next week's discussion paper. Alright, let's move on to Jihu. Jihu, ready, set, start.
First snow day, I play with my friend, but the snow came so many, so the tree came destroyed and cars and
Oh,
horses the play with friends
oh,
and centipede
uh-huh.
is I go like 50
Uh.
but he is a trouble.
Okay, so the first snow that we experienced this winter was pretty early. So did we experience first snow in November or December? Remember everybody? It was in November. Ship thought it was very early and it covered the entire city, entire Korean country with white snow. The first snow that we experienced and it was beautiful. I felt like we were in the movie Frozen. I felt like we were in the middle of the movie Frozen. It was 겨울왕국. But because the snow was very wet, it contained a lot of moisture. It was sort of in the middle between snow and rain. That's why it was really heavy. And then it caused the trees to be destroyed, and then it caused the cars to be destroyed. So Jiu's mom told him to be careful because it was such heavy snow. And oh yeah.
In our I need to ride car to school.
Oh.
In car there was so many snow,
Oh.
so I late school.
Oh, you was late for school because of the heavy snow. Oh wow, yeah. Okay, thank you so much. So we're gonna hear from Naye. All right. Oh, you couldn't, because you went to Bali. Oh, okay, yeah. So you.
I can think.
But you can say, after Kangyo is done, I'm gonna go back to Naye then. All right. Okay. So Jongwoo, ready, set, start.
I was going and was able to go to the amusement park with my family, but after 10 or 10 minutes,
Oh,
it started to rain,
oh,
so my family could go to the amusement
oh,
park.
oh.
My dad and mom instead showed me a funny movie
Uh-huh.
in the house.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful. Yeah. Oh, so Jongwoo, one day, his family was going to the amusement park. Was it Lotte World or Everland? Do you remember? Oh, he was gonna go to Lotte World, but it suddenly started raining, and then his parents told him, "Oh, Jongwoo, we can't go to the amusement park, but you know what? We can go to the movies and watch a funny movie together." Oh, and then they watched a funny movie at home, and that was very heartwarming to spend time with his family. Oh, great, thank you. So we're gonna hear from Isao. So ready, set, start.
When I was 6 years old,
6 years old. Yeah.
my mom's cell phone was the weather is raining.
Uh huh.
Out, I go outside
Uh huh.
and I get umbrella,
Uh huh.
but it
Uh
doesn't rain.
huh.
It's clear and
Uh
centerpiece
huh.
personality is kind and funny.
Kind of funny. Yeah. He is kind. He is willing to protect his friends. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So when he was 6 years old, he looked at the weather forecast on mom's smartphone, and then he said, "Rain, rain, rain, rain." And then that's why he prepared an umbrella. And then he told all of his family, "Hey, bring an umbrella. Daddy, mommy, Hyunga, bring an umbrella." So they brought all the umbrellas outside, but it was sunny, no cloud and no rain. Yeah, that's a fun story. Thank you for sharing, Sahu. All right, so let's hear from Yuha. Yuha, ready, set, start. 지금 말고. 자, 다시 할게요. 유아 미안해. 이거 좀 잠깐만 벗고 한번 해볼까? So 선생님 can hear you a little bit better. Alright, 유아, thank you. Ready, set, start. Uh-huh.
But my mom was running, but she stuck on the rock, so her shoes was red. So we went to the shoe store,
Uh-huh.
but the shoe store was closed
Oh.
because it was too rainy.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and then do you want to become friends with Centipede? Yeah, why?
It's friendly and good.
Oh, friendly and funny and playful. Yeah, one day it was raining. Yuha was playing with mom on the playground, but then because it was slippery because of the rain, she stepped on a rock and then she fell down and one of her shoes was ripped, so she couldn't properly walk. So they went to the shoe store together, but because it was raining so much, the shoe store was closed. So what did your mom do? Did she just walk back home with a ripped shoe on her feet? Oh, she started walking back home barefoot.
No, like hopping.
Oh, it's like hopping just like this with just one foot. Oh my God, that must be really tough, very difficult. Okay, so let's hear from Hyunjo this time. Hyunjo, ready, set, start.
I was playing with my sister in the playground 2 years ago,
Uh-huh.
but it was it was snowing very much, so I made a snowman and destroyed it on top of the playground. The If the playground is here, me and my sister bring the snowman and throw it.
Was it pretty exciting?
And I hate Centipede because he
Oh, keep going.
he is mad about his boots,
Oh.
and even if James saves him, he Centipede didn't say anything. And my boots.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So once Hyunjo was playing with his big sister at the playground, and then it was snowing so heavily, and they made a snowman together, and then they went to the top of the playground and then threw it to the bottom, and then it was just like completely destroyed and crashed, and then it was really exciting to do that with your sister. You don't like the centipede because centipede he has his mood swings, so when he is feeling nice he can be nice to other people, but when he is feeling low he can be very grumpy, and then he can be very mean to others, and he doesn't appreciate and he doesn't thank James even when James saved him, and all he cares about is his looks and then his boots, and he asks other people to help him, put on 45 boots. I don't exactly remember. 42 boots. Yeah. Yeah. And then he gets all the help from other insects and James, but he doesn't thank them, so you don't like him very much. That was very nice. Thank you. Yeah. So feel free to write next week's discussion paper or listen to other people. Okay, very good. Yeah. And then we're gonna hear from Yuna. Oh yeah, 91. Thank you, Yuna. Ready, set, start.
This year I went to a field trip once, and I was waiting for this day, but that day it was really raining heavily. So we didn't do a lot of things that we was doing. So I didn't like this field trip. There was some presents of umbrella, but they couldn't open the umbrella, or they could make the umbrellas broken. So some of them go to friends and go together.
Oh, okay. She went to a field trip at school, and she was looking forward to that day for weeks and weeks. And then she told herself, wow, today is finally the day. She got all excited, but in the morning it started raining, and she was supposed to do all the fun activities at the field trip, but most of them were canceled. So, she was unhappy and then a little bit depressed, and some kids brought an umbrella, but the umbrellas were broken. Some of them were broken, and some kids couldn't open the umbrella. So did your umbrella work fine, Yuna? Oh, and did you share the umbrella with other kids?
3 friends.
Well, 3, you share with other 2 friends, and 3 of you just stuck by in one umbrella. Oh, that's really kind of you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Naye.
It's raining when I go field trip.
Oh.
But it was inside. It was Kiddania.
Oh.
So it's raining, but we can.
Oh. You went to 100, thank you. You went to Kidzania for field trip. That's really Kidzania. That's very exciting. Is Kidzania a kids cafe? Like a oh, like experiencing the future jobs. That's wonderful. Oh, and then the rain didn't matter because it all happened in indoors.
There was another school, which is an elementary school.
Uh-huh. Oh, did you talk to some kids from other schools? No? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because my friend
Uh.
was in there.
Oh, so you guys go to different schools, but then you know each other from kindergarten or hagwon?
In academy.
Oh, in academy. Oh, okay, that's wonderful. All right, so we're gonna hear from Yoo-jun. Oh, and then you know, feel free to write your next week's discussion. Yeah. Oh, also, yeah, feel free to write next week's discussion. It just flew around. Okay, so we're gonna hear from.
But I didn't get a list.
Oh, the list. Oh, you didn't get the list. Oh, okay. I will give you this one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna hear from Yoo-jun. Ready, set, start.
I was playing in the playground with my best friend,
Oh.
but it was suddenly raining, so I go to home.
Oh.
But when I start the homework,
Oh.
it is shining, so I suddenly too mad, but one more raining. So I over the homework.
Oh, yeah. What about the centipede?
Centipede, I think very not,
Oh.
because he is 장난꾸러기,
Uh-huh.
and maybe my mom will not like him
Uh-huh.
because he is a 사고미치.
Oh yeah. Oh, 97. Thank you. All right. So Eugen was playing with his best friend at the playground, and it suddenly started raining. So yeah, he couldn't play any longer, and he had to go back home. And he started doing his homework at his desk. All of a sudden, the sky became clear, no cloud, and it became sunny. And then he got really mad. Why does it have to be so sunny when I'm doing my homework? Yeah, and then he got really angry at that. He doesn't like the centipede. He's such a prankster. He pulls a lot of pranks. He's mischievous. He's a troublemaker. And then if he plays with the centipede, he could get into trouble. So his mom won't like him. So he's not going to play with him. All right, move on to next week's discussion, baby. You already did. Oh, do the things that are on the list. Check, check, check. Okay, so we're going to hear from Kang Yu. Yeah, ready, set, start.
I go to Taiwan to
Oh.
Superman race comes, so all transportation is all gone.
Oh.
So I live in Taipan.
Oh.
I left
Oh.
Taipan in about 5 weeks.
Oh, well, what kind of weather was it?
Rain.
Oh, rainy. Oh, yeah. What about the centipede?
Centipede is, I think, very naughty.
Uh-huh.
Naughty and Superman troublemaker. So
Uh-huh.
I don't want to be
Uh-huh.
friends with
Uh-huh. The friends with the centipede. Okay, so Kang Yu went to Hong Kong one time. It was raining all day. All the public transportations were canceled. Did you actually go there, or was the flight canceled?
타이판에 있었는데
Taipan.
타이판에서 홍콩으로 가려면
The flight was canceled. Oh, okay. So you couldn't go to Hong Kong. That's a shame. That's a pity. For 5 weeks. Oh wow, that's wonderful. Taiwan. Oh, Taiwan is 대만, Taiwan. Taiwan. Oh, okay. And the centipede is really naughty. He's a troublemaker. He's a prankster. He's very mischievous. And then you don't want to get in trouble with him, so you're not gonna spend any time with this guy. Okay, that's good. All right. So.